Hey guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. How are you all getting on out there, guys? I hope you're keeping well. I just want to start as always by thanking everybody for your continued support on my channel. All your likes, your subscribes, and your comments. I really appreciate it. Yeah, what can I say? Just after waking up, guys, so I was a little bit sleepy, so bear with me. But yeah, welcome along, guys. Um, like I said, I want to thank everybody for your continued support on my channel. If you could subscribe, if you haven't already, I would appreciate it because I'm 7 away from 1,800 subscribers. I need 7 more, so that would be great. I would appreciate it. 1 second. But yeah, the situation with Declan Rice, I mean, that is the main point of this video. Yeah, also about our transfers, what has been happening with the club recently this week. But definitely the Declan Rice situation. I mean, the deal is just dragging. At this point, now West Ham are getting frustrated with it, which I can understand. I can understand that 100%. You know that West Ham would be getting frustrated with the situation, dragging on forever. I mean, seriously. I mean, I've never known a deal to drag on so much. Seriously, like it's not like it's I don't know, man. It's just madness, in my opinion. There we go. There you go, guys. Subscribe to help me hit 1.8k. I need 7 more. 7. So let's see what goes on now. Alright, there we go. That's basically it. There was a comment in already from Luca AFC. Hey, Rice will happen. Yeah, I'm sure it will happen, but it's taken a hell of a long time. I mean, they're just dragging. It's just dragging on so long. If you haven't already, guys, subscribe to this man's channel, Luca AFC. Alright. Hit that notifications bell that you get notified every time he uploads content. Alright, guys. Do yourselves a favor. We're going to be doing a collaboration on Sunday together, Sunday evening. So I'm really looking forward to that. I'm going to be covering a lot in this video, guys. Not just about Declan Rice, of course. Not just about that deal. But also about Lionel Messi. About what's been going on with him. And all the other transfer news as well, guys. I'm going to be keeping you up to date on that. And aware of that situation. Just 1 second. Let me have some water. So here I am, guys. A content creator. A YouTuber. The dream is alive. And I have a couple of comments coming in. Hey Scott, how are you getting on, man? I hope you're good, yeah? I hope you're keeping well. How are things over in New Zealand, man? I hope you're doing well. Just waking up now, so yeah. There we go. I hope you're keeping well anyway, man, and you're doing good. I don't know what you think of this whole situation with the Declan Rice deal, but it just seems to be dragging on forever. I mean, seriously. There seems no end to it. Arsenal forever. The Declan Rice deal is dragging on far too long now. When it does finally get announced, I won't be excited by it. Yeah, it's been a bit mad, right? It's been a bit mad. Yeah, West Ham are getting very frustrated with the situation now. Mikel Arteta is saying in the media, don't worry, the deal is safe, the deal is secure. Arsenal are saying this in the media, don't worry, the deal is safe, the deal is secure. But I mean, why the massive weight? I mean, why this kind of, what is the problem actually with the situation? Yeah, I heard about the Dele Alli interview, man. He's saying he was sexually abused at the age of 6. I just saw it there in the news now. I mean, that is... what can I say about that? You know what I mean? Not much to say, really, I suppose, is there? I mean, that says it all. That says it all. The poor guy. Maybe he's been trying to find his... Wow. Yeah, he's lived a bit of a life, huh? He's lived a bit of a life. Mm. Yeah, crazy story. Yeah, crazy about Deli Alli. We've all lived. Let's be honest about it. But yeah, he's definitely had a bit of a tough time. Yeah, it obviously affected him badly. Yeah. I mean, he had a bit of a career at one point in football, and it just went off the rails. You know what I mean? Everybody was talking about him. And you could see it right that he had fallen apart at a certain point in his career. Yeah, it's like he dropped off the face of the planet. Yeah, I respect him. Yeah, it kind of explains a little bit about him, I suppose, that the way he was, why he was, the way he is, like he is. But yeah, he dropped off the face of the earth football wise. I mean, he went from being a decent player and having a good career to falling apart completely. Sorry about the noise there, guys. Someone is just hoovering outside. Why hasn't Timber been announced yet as well? Because it's not done yet. I think Arsenal Forever is basically the situation now. The deal is not done yet. So I think that's why it hasn't been announced. So if Carl Kofi turns it around, he'll only turn it around when he has more support. You know what I mean? Like he's been to council and he said, or this or that in America. Well, he'll only turn things around like that if he actually has more support. Straight up. Simple as. You know what I mean? Only if he has more support. He had a bit of a career at one point. Everyone was talking about him and raving about him. He was putting in great performances. Like I said, and he just went absolutely crap and fell off the radar completely. Left the Premier League, left Spurs, and yeah, he was playing really crap. But to be honest, now I suppose that explains everything. Yeah, he was always a little bit troubled. He was always a little bit troubled, I suppose, really. But yeah, that's still yeah. Hopefully things will be alright for him. I'm good. Jeez, I'm going to be working, so unfortunately I can't watch the game. I wish I could. I wish I had the day off, but I'm off on Sunday. Yeah, starting at 6. Yeah, no, I can't. Unfortunately, I'm off on Sunday. Not today, so I have to work, man. Unfortunately, yeah. Game is on at 6, and I'm starting at 5. But I'll keep an eye on it. You know what I mean? To be honest, until the deals are done and we get the players in at the club and we have Declan Rice in training, it is that and the other. 22nd of July, we are playing Man U. It's going to be interesting, yeah. MSL All Stars, the MLS All Stars. Talking to an American guy last night. He's actually a Chelsea fan, but he's living in London now. He's got like he's living actually out by Arsenal, up by Highbury, but he's got a lot of friends that are in London at the moment, like a school trip, I think. He's friends with one of the main teachers and then all the other students, but they're actually they're from Texas. But he was saying to me what I think about the MLS, the American Soccer League. I was like, not much. I said, not good. He was like, yeah, it's really bad level, really slow and kick off 5 a.m. here. Yeah, 6 p.m. here, yeah. But I'll be working anyway. But I'll keep an eye on the game. Like I said, I'll get more excited when the actual season proper starts and we have the players actually, you know what I mean, at the training ground, getting them ready. The Rice deal done, which just seems to be taking an absolute age forever and ever and ever. But yeah, come back to the whole Dele Alli situation. I wish him nothing but the best. I hope everything works out for him and his situation improves, and that he is feeling better within himself. Because at the end of the day, the most important thing in life is how you feel about yourself inside, and not about how other people think of you or what other people think about you. It doesn't matter. It's how you feel about yourself as a person is what makes it. Yeah, that's right. Messi is going to Inter Miami, is what this American guy was telling me yesterday. we call him the American guy. Messi is going to Inter Miami, and he's going to have a lot of sponsorship deals and this and that and everything. That is the word on the street, yeah. That Messi is actually going to play in the United States. So, hope you like my haircut, guys. Nice and clean and fresh and simple. All right, let me check. Let me see. But yeah, it is what it is. Huh? But Messi is going to play in the MLS. Huh? He's going to David Beckham and Inter Miami. It is what it is. So he is playing in MLS. I understand. Who knows? Maybe. Let me check. I get you, yeah, no, I understand. Maybe. No, he won't be. No, he won't. They're saying here that he won't be playing against Arsenal at all, yeah. This is what they're saying. That he won't actually play in that game. So yeah. He's not going to be, man. He's not going to be playing that game. Nope. You won't see him playing in that game, my friend. You won't see him getting nutmegged by Rob Holding. You won't see Rob Holding nutmegging Messi. Holdinho. We call him Holdinho. You won't see Holdinho nutmegging Messi. So no, man. Gibbs. Kieran Gibbs. Where the hell does he know? You're talking about Kieran Gibbs, is it? What team is he playing for now? I'm completely off the radar on this kind of thing. Arsenal need a striker. I would go for Mitrovic because Ivan Toney is banned. Yeah, exactly. Ivan Toney is going to miss how many months? 6. So he'd be available in March, I think is what they were saying. Yeah, Mitrovic. And Mitrovic is very temperamental, though. You know what I mean? Maybe that's not a bad thing for a striker to be. But, excuse me, he is a good player. I do rate him. But he's a little bit troublesome now. He's a little bit temperamental. Arsenal need a striker. We've got the Mitrovic between Ivan Toney is banned. Yeah, his ban, yeah. Only has himself to blame regarding that, to be honest. I mean, what he was doing, what he was thinking, God only knows. I mean, it wasn't exactly the smartest move ever, was it? Scott Kirk. He plays for Inter Miami too. Jesus, you're well up on things, Scott, man. You're an Inter Miami fan, yeah? Arsenal and Inter Miami. I know David Beckham owns the club, yeah. I know he's got it going on. I know one of his sons plays for them and now is on loan at Brentford. I'm aware of that, yeah, but I didn't know that Gibbs plays for Inter Miami. I know that what's his name? Not Gary Neville. Philip Neville was the coach, yeah, but he got removed as coach by Beckham recently. Mitrovic for 30 max. Yeah, I don't know, but I'd like to see him at the club as a striker. To be honest, I don't know, man. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. But yeah. Sorry guys, just somebody texted me there. Alright, 5 people tuning in. Welcome along guys. How are you getting on? I hope you're keeping well. Yeah, what can I say? The whole situation with Arsenal, the delay to wrap up the Declan Rice deal, honestly, it's really starting to frustrate West Ham, no doubt. They're getting a little bit annoyed about that, which I can understand. It just seems to be dragging and dragging and dragging and dragging. So we'll have to see what happens with that. But yeah, man, definitely. It's no joke. It's no joke. Arsenal transfers, nothing to worry about on Rice deal. West Ham frustrated by Rice delay. Yeah, obviously. I mean, it's taking so much time at this point. I mean, and as well they're frustrated. Gibbs, but you're talking about Kieran Gibbs, yeah? I mean, he never even had a career at Arsenal, man. He was piss poor. Honestly, Gibbs was not the best player ever, yeah. I think you're a fan of Kieran Gibbs, yeah? I'm not. He was alright, you know what I mean? He was nothing spectacular, man. He got nothing going on. I mean, I think he thinks he was a lot better than he really was. But this dream, this fantasy will soon be put to bed. You know what I mean? He'll find out soon enough that he actually wasn't. But he's over living in dreamland, man. He's over living in dreamland in the United States with the rest of the dreamers. They all go over to the MLSs with the rest of the dreamers, and they all think that they're fantastic. You know what I mean? It's far from that, my friend. Trust me. I agree. He was crap. Yeah, he was rubbish, man. He was rubbish, brutal. He probably thinks he's the best player that ever lived, but that's cool. You know what I mean? It's good that he has a bit of confidence, but I mean, in reality, the poor guy. You know what I mean? You got to be true to yourself, man. Got to be true to yourself. You know what I mean? Like me, for example, a better player than Kieran Gibbs, I think, to be fair. I've definitely got that turn of pace that he would not have. You know what I mean? That electrifying, yeah, but Silvino, but when you talk about Silvino, okay, Scott, I'm just going to have fun with this now, man. A nice relaxed stream as I wake up. But when you talk about Silvino, you need to talk about Holdinho. You know what I mean? Holding, guys. We call him, he's revered by Arsenal fans. We call Holdinho. Brilliant player. Real class. Let me just put that up there. Holdinho. Incredible. What I mean? Yeah, what a player. Holdinho. Incredible, incredible competitor as well. Incredible competitor on the field of play. So yeah, guys, that's basically it. Sub to my channel is what I'm going to say to you all. All right. I need another 7 subscribers to hit 1,800. Believe it or not, I'm looking for that 7, guys. I'm hunting high and low, everywhere. Determination is the key. I'm going to break down those barriers. You know what I mean? Standing between me and my ultimate dream. What am I talking about? Seriously, I need more sleep. Ham frustrated by the delayed wrap-up. Declan Rice. It's just been never ending. You know what I mean? The whole situation. Salam. I'm fine. About Arsenal info. You want me to tell you about the Arsenal info? I take it, yeah? You're saying hello, you're asking me how I am, and you want to know about the Arsenal info. All in one little sentence, huh? You did well, my friend. Let me see. It's still the same, man. Declan Rice is coming to the club, but it's taking a bit of time to get the deal done for some reason. The Urian Timber deal will be announced shortly. Of course, we have Kai Havertz. We have a friendly today against Nuremberg over in Germany, and on Sunday the team is flying over to the United States because we're going to be playing the MLS All-Star team. Christopher Ray, I think you're talking about Christopher Ray, yeah. He actually wasn't that bad though. He scored a lot of good goals for us. You know what I mean? But yeah, he wasn't actually that bad, Christopher Ray. Big up himself, man. He was actually doing alright. Thank you. Yeah, you're welcome, man. No problem. But today is really the friendly against Nuremberg in Germany. 6 p.m. UK time is the kickoff there. 5 a.m. if you're over in New Zealand, as I've been told. But yeah, you're welcome, man. No problem at all. You're welcome. I'm pushing for 1,800 subscribers. So if anybody that hasn't subscribed wants to subscribe, please do. And Scott, if you know anyone else, man, that's an Arsenal fan, let them know about my channel, man, and big it up. Stephen Hughes. Yeah, poor old Stephen Hughes. Stephen Hughes wasn't the worst, though. He was alright, actually. He was better than Gibbs, in my opinion. Stephen Hughes was alright, man. A hard worker, you know. And he was in a good team, Hughes. Hughes was in a very good team. You know what I mean? He played in a good team, and he played with all the big boys. You know what I mean? But yeah, you didn't hear much about him after that. What happened to him, where he went. But yeah, Hughes was in with all the big boys. All right, let's see. West Ham increasingly frustrated by delay to wrap up Declan Rice deal. Paperwork delays frustrating West Ham. Gunners hopeful of including Timber in squad for Thursday's friendly away to FC Nuremberg, while Rice could sign before squad departs for US tour on Sunday. West Ham are still waiting on Declan Rice to complete the West Ham are still waiting on Arsenal to complete the transfer of Declan Rice to North London. West Ham are becoming increasingly frustrated with the deal to sell Declan Rice to Arsenal. The 105 million deal was agreed 8 days ago, but it has not been signed yet. West Ham are still waiting to sign the contracts. The hold-up has been caused by delays with paperwork being drawn up by Arsenal's lawyers. As far as West Ham are aware, Rice has passed his Arsenal medical. He has been training regularly on holiday in Portugal. Arsenal are hopeful of completing the signing of Rice before the squad flies to the USA for their pre-season tour on Sunday. The deal is broken down into an initial payment of 100 million with 5 million in add-ons and will eclipse Arsenal's previous record purchase, which is currently Nicolas Pepe from Lille for 72 million in 2019. Rice's signing will be just short of the British transfer record, which was set by Chelsea when they paid Benfica 106.8 million for Enzo Fernandez in January. Arsenal are expected to confirm the signing of Urian Timber, with the club hopeful of including defender in their squad for their away friendly in Nuremberg on Thursday. Interesting stuff, guys, but definitely that deal has taken forever to get done. Everton are after Vardy. Wow. Yeah, I don't know how good he is anymore, to be honest. I mean, I don't want to be disrespectful to Vardy, yeah, but I don't know how good he is anymore, to be honest. I mean, he hasn't exactly been setting the world on fire. You know what I mean? So I actually don't know how good the player actually is anymore. I suppose there's only one way to find out if they're ready to take a chance on him. But definitely he still has that killer instinct. That is what set him aside from a lot of players. He has a killer instinct when he plays. I mean, he is quite a good player. Arsenal, would they go for Vardy? I mean, the guy is a Premier League champion. He has won the Premier League with Leicester. That great team they had. Good. Excuse me, guys. That great team that they had in 2016 when they swept all before them and went on a great run to the league title. I mean, you can't see anyone in that, guys. They're an incredible team. They have a lot going for them. You know what I mean? But yeah, Vardy, has he still got it? Is he still the same as he was? I think myself, he's obviously a bit slower now. I mean, I think that's fair to say. He's a little bit slower than he was. I think maybe doesn't have quite the same pace maybe as he did before. But we'll see. He's definitely a brilliant player though. I mean, he is a fantastic player. Maybe any team would be mad maybe not to take Vardy. He is maybe a fantastic player. We'll have to see about that. One person watching, welcome along, guys. A nice slow stream at the moment, but it's building. Is it 11:25? Proud of myself for getting out of bed now. I didn't think I could make it because I was watching Netflix till late last night. After work, just winding down after work, guys, when I get home. Everything got no money, so they shopping low. Poor Everton, man. Team I always kind of liked. I don't know. No beef with Everton, man. Poor old Everton. Hopefully they can have a good season. They can get in some players on. I think Seamus Coleman is still at the club, right? He used to be Irish captain, Yeah, he's still there. Yeah, Seamus Coleman, but I don't know what's going on with the Irish team at the moment. But to be honest, I should know more. But all I know about Ireland at the moment is that they're absolutely playing very, very badly. I don't know, Scott, do you know Del Boy Gunner? I don't really know about his channel, but he's a Dublin YouTuber. Yeah? Well, I think, but he's a YouTuber based out of Dublin. Del Boy Gunner, Arsenal fan, of course. But he has a stream coming up. I think it's today about how the Irish the Irish manager has actually destroyed Arsenal, has destroyed the Irish team. So it's interesting, yeah. But this manager was actually very successful at club level in Ireland with Dundalk. He almost got them to the knockout stages of the Champions League at one point. And they were, of course, many times Irish champions recently. But he almost got them to the knockout stages of the Champions League. They lost to Legia Warsaw on aggregate, but it was very close. Almost got to the group stages of the Champions League, the Champions League proper. And that would have been a good achievement for an Irish team. But they were a brilliant team. Now, Stephen Kenny, that's the guy's name. Stephen Kenny. But yeah, Del Boy is going to be doing a video about that, yeah. You know what I mean? So we'll have to see how that goes, but yeah, Seamus Coleman, by decent player, in fairness, decent player. You know what I mean? Solid, dependable, like Kieran Tierney, same position, I think. Solid, dependable. Nothing to worry about for Arsenal fans. My understanding is the deal is pretty much done and dusted. For Arsenal fans, there's nothing to be concerned about. The Gunners are committing a record fee of 100 million plus 5 million in add-ons. Of course, they still needed to agree the payment structure, which got done, and the announcement can take time. With a deal of this magnitude, there's a lot to work through on various sides of the deal, but to my knowledge, it is on track. They'll get the final stages done, and everyone will get this announcement they've all been waiting for in due course. Balogun asking price set at 50 million. With Rice and Timber set to join, Arsenal are now turning their focus towards securing transfers for players not in Mikel Arteta's plans. Yeah, if we can make the money back on those players, it would be good. You know what I mean? It would be good for us if we can make the money back on some of those players. Help the club out. Arsenal are very conservative when it comes to financials. Yeah, they are. That all comes down to the owners too, but that is the business thing. It's like somebody said yesterday, Arsenal are run very much like Liverpool. You know what I mean? Arsenal are run very similar to Liverpool, like in that regard. So when it comes to financials, yeah. You have to be, I suppose, these days, right? I suppose you have to be like that, I suppose, isn't it? Really. Yeah, but Scott, what do you think of the game today? How do you think that's going to go? Yeah. That's the main thing. Like, it's an opportunity to try new players. Right, just switched the internet there, guys, because it was just switched my Wi-Fi link because it was flipping and flipping out. Yep, we will never mess up financial fair play or anything like that. Yeah, I think it's going to be 4-1. Yeah, I think that's probably an accurate thing of the game. We should surely beat them easily. You know what I mean? We should beat them well. Not a suspected Nuremberg. But yeah, the main thing is that we try out some of the players that we are after signing. Havertz needs to get a run out. You know what I mean? Any of the players at the club really need to get a run out. You know what I mean? Simple as. Need to get them moving, get them in the team, and get things going. Yeah? Simple as that. That's what we need to do. Let's see what happens. Hopefully, like I said, the main thing with that is that we actually get them we get a lot of the players that we bought actually tested and tried out and give them a run out. That's basically the main thing with that. I mean, that is the most important thing regarding that. Just admiring my haircut, guys. My hairstyle, sorry. My hairstyle, if you could call it that. Just waking up, guys, so bear with me. Thank you for tuning in, Scott. You're the only one, man. That's keeping me awake. But yeah, the sooner the Declan Rice deal gets done, the better. I mean, it's a bit mad, to be honest, what's going on. Seems to have been forever at this point. It seems to have been forever at this point. We seem to be waiting and waiting and waiting. I'm just going to eat a banana here, guys, don't mind me. But we seem to be waiting and waiting and waiting for him to come along. It's been taking a lot of time. Just eating a banana, guys, don't mind me. What's the bet? Harvard scores 2. Yeah, we should check it out online now and see what the odds are. You're a gambling man, yeah. You like to gamble. Just eat a banana, guys, don't worry. Havertz to score 2. That's if they play him, huh? Maybe he will. Maybe he will, huh? What position are they going to play him in for Arsenal? I mean, is he going to be switching around or saying maybe they play him in the midfield? Sure, isn't he a striker? Like, isn't he a forward? There's all this talk about him playing in the midfield. And nah. We need him as a forward, eh? We need him as a striker. Is what it is, I suppose, right? Yeah, but Scott, what's the situation down where you are, man, in New Zealand? I'm going to play him in the Shaka role. Hopefully he'll be better than Shaka. Hopefully he'll be better than Shaka, man. But yeah, thanks for that, Scott. But Scott, what's the situation with you, man, down in New Zealand? I'm not talking about your personal life. I mean, are there many Arsenal fans down there? What is the football situation like in New Zealand? I mean, does everybody follow the Premier League, or are there a lot of like American football fans, or you know, what is the football situation like down in New Zealand? I mean, and the level of football itself down there. Obviously, they're crazy about rugby. Yeah? I mean, they're a fantastic rugby nation, New Zealand. I mean, big up them, man. But what is the situation with football in New Zealand? I always wondered. I always wanted to ask you that. What is the actual situation with soccer in New Zealand? Just checking out my hairstyle there, guys, as I like to call it. My shaven head. not many football fans around on the football level is dreadful. Yeah, like Ireland, I think, like my country. Yeah, like in Ireland, the football level is, you know, not the best in my opinion. Um, but we don't have the players and the finances aren't there. They're not making excuses, but Roy Keane was a one in a million. You know what I mean? One of the greatest players that ever lived. Uh, I see he's still alive, but you know what I mean? Fantastic player. But yeah, we don't have many players like that. Not many football fans around, and the football level is dreadful. Yeah, I hear you, man. I hear you. But the national team, though, didn't they get to a World Cup or didn't they qualify for the last World Cup? Was it? Or they involved in that? I think. But yeah, New Zealand, man, it's rugby, man. I mean, and they probably play cricket too, right? But rugby is the thing with them, right? I mean, let's be honest. Excuse me. Just 1 second, guys. I'm having a quiet stream at the moment. Just 1 second, yeah. All right. First sport is rugby in school. At World Cup scored 0. Yeah, yeah. Saying no more about it, yeah. They made it to, they qualified, of course, for the World Cup finals. They qualified for the World Cup finals, the tournament proper. But yeah, they scored 0, yeah. But I remember they were at it. Yeah, rugby in school. I mean, they are a renowned rugby nation. I mean, they might not have the players that they had in the past. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they do have some very good players. They obviously do have some very good players, but the players they had in the past were those players don't come along every day, I suppose. But yeah, the Rugby World Cup is starting soon. Let's see how the Irish get on. We won the Six Nations. We're European champions, like, but we didn't get that many tough games. I don't want to sound arrogant, but we didn't really get tested. Really, France gave us a test. They put it up to us. England did a little bit, but France really put it up to us in that tournament. France were the team that kind of really got stuck in. Apart from that, the Irish weren't really tested, and I don't know is that good going into the World Cup because we weren't tested, not really. And I mean, the World Cup is going to be much higher level of competition. So the tougher games you have, the better. Where the team is actually tested. They just weren't tested, I feel, at the Six Nations. And I'm not saying that arrogantly. I think that's going to affect the Irish team negatively. We weren't tested, so that could be troublesome. We'll have to see how that comes out, how that works out there. But I just don't believe we were fully tested. It is what it is. Bit of a slow stream today. I think everybody is still in the sack. They haven't got out of bed yet. But big up to Scott. He's keeping the stream alive. But yeah, Declan Rice, man. Guys, just get the deal done. Get the player at the club. Let's get him involved. Let's get him ready for training. And let's get him on the field now. As simple as that. Let's get the player. Let's get the deal done, guys. We're humming and hawing about it, dragging our heels. West Ham are getting frustrated. No bother, man. Thanks for tuning in, yeah? You'll be keeping the stream alive, man. Scott's been keeping the stream alive. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. And take care of yourself, yeah? And enjoy the rest of your day, night. And take it easy, yeah? And thanks for joining the stream, man. Like I said, you kept the stream alive, yeah? Respect, man. And take care of yourself, yeah? Keep in touch, man. I not really know what is happening with West Ham. Yeah, man, basically, Arsenal's lawyers are looking over the contract. They're reading the contract for Declan Rice. And that's basically what's going on, yeah. Arsenal are really looking over the contract and they're reading the contract and they're seeing what's going on with Declan Rice. They're just reading over the contract to make sure everything is okay. It's taking a very long time, and West Ham are getting a bit frustrated by that, which I can understand. Because how long has it been on? You know what I mean? It just seems to be taking a very long time. You know what I mean? That's how I see things. It seems to be taking a very long time. But yeah, that's really what's going on with West Ham, man. That is really what's been happening there, you know. We're just kind of going through the gears. I don't know. There's not much going on apart from that. The lawyers have to look at the deal. They're checking out the contract forever and a day. I mean, it's taken so long. It's unreal how long it's taken. I hear you, man. There's not many people actually know what's going on regarding that deal, to be fair. It's dragging and dragging and dragging. It's a bit mad, to be honest. It's just taking so much time to get the deal done. hopefully the announcement will come soon that he is actually officially an Arsenal Football Club player. Because like I said, it's taken forever and a day. You know what I mean? Seems to be just taking forever. Yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah, that's what's happening, man. Basically, the lawyers for Arsenal are reading over the contract. They're looking at the contract for Declan Rice, and they're seeing which way it's going to go. It could go either way. You know what I mean? Hard to tell. Hard to tell which way it's going to go. You know, but we'll have to see. We'll have to see how it works out. You know what I mean? But hopefully, the sooner the better we get the deal done. And he's an Arsenal player, and we can move forward then. But yeah, bit of a slow stream. A very slow stream today. But that's cool. Can't always be setting the world on fire, guys. You know what I mean? I'll go on to the hour mark and then I'll wrap it up. Just having a silent stream at the moment, guys. Relaxing. All right, man. What's going on? I was just about to drift off and fall asleep. What's going on with you, man? Are you keeping well? What's happening, man? You all right? This thing with Declan Rice, huh? It's just, I mean, I don't know what you think about it, man. Like, you're pretty in touch with things. You've got your own YouTube channel. You're a fan in the know. You know what's going on in football. It's just dragging and dragging and dragging and dragging. Like I said, I know he's an Arsenal player. I know he's coming to the club. I'm not so frustrated about it. But yeah, the hold up. The lawyers are reading over the contract and they're making sure that everything is the way it should be from Arsenal's point of view. And that's basically what's happening. But it's taken so much time. I mean, honest to God. I mean, seriously, it's taken so much time, yeah. It's just, I don't know, it's like, I mean, when did we actually say that we were going to buy the player? How long has that been now? That must be 2 weeks, right? And I never knew a deal like it to be dragging on. And West Ham, fair enough, yeah, they're getting frustrated. I wouldn't blame them because they want the money to come in, because they need to look towards a new season themselves, and they need to strengthen their squad, and they need to get new players in. Anybody watching this, guys, it's picking up a little bit now, I see. Check out this man's channel, do yourselves a favor. Sub to his channel and make sure you hit that notifications bell, guys. You get notified every time he uploads content. Now I have to work. I'm working, man. I'm working at 5 p.m. and the game is starting at 6. So I'm working at 5 and I'm working till 11. So I can't watch it, unfortunately. I could probably put it like on streaming on my phone and work, but to be honest, I'd say we're going to be busy tonight. So I don't think I'd have a chance to do it. So no, I have to work, unfortunately, man, and I'm working the evening shift. If I was off, it would be a different matter. I have Sunday off. I'm off on Sunday, and I plan to do a stream, and then I plan to go on Luca AFC's channel. You invite me on your channel sometime, I will guest you. I will come on your channel and we talk football. But yeah, unfortunately, man, I have to work. You know what I mean? Got to pay the bills. You know what I mean? Has to be done. Simple as. But what about you? I take it you're doing a live stream, right? I saw that you have a live stream lined up, yeah? You're going to be live streaming, doing a watch along, yeah? I saw that. I'm actually going to have a look at your channel now and see the content you've been doing and give you a bit of support. Not that you need it, man, because your channel is going good. You know what I mean? Channel is going good, man. You got a lot of subs and a lot of people tune in now. Here we go. Yeah, you have the pre-season friendly live watch along lined up, yeah. Arsenal to sign Brazilian star Bitello. All right, let me have a look at some of these uploads you did. You're being busy, yeah? Let me see. All right, here we go. Let me see the content you've been creating, man. I'm watching the content you're creating now, so you're under the microscope. No, but I can't watch it, unfortunately, man. But if I was free, I would pay attention. I would tune into your channel too, yeah. If I was off work, I would actually pay attention to I would tune into your watch along. But unfortunately, man, just waking up. I had a late shift last night. I need to work, man, unfortunately. It is what it is. I got Sunday after, like I said, I'm going to go on Luca AFC's channel. And I'm going to stream on my own channel as well. See what happens. I appreciate it, mate. Yeah, when you have time, man. When you have time, no bother. Yeah? Easy, man. I'll be around anyway, you know what I mean? When you have time, nice and easy. On Sunday, I'm going to be on Luca AFC's channel. Had a very successful stream on my own channel recently, a fan cam. 4 of us together talking football. It went on for 4.5 hours then. I don't know what went on there. All of a sudden, it was 4.5 hours later. But that's it, yeah, we were having fun. Yeah, but if you have time, man, whenever, I'm available. I come on and we talk football, yeah. Enjoy your watch along anyway later, man. Like I said, I would actually tune in. I might tune in a little bit though anyway, even if I'm at work. I might see just drop a comment or two from the phone, you know what I mean? Straight up. But yeah. I'm just watching your Gabri Viega video, yeah. Let me drop a comment on it. But your channel is going well, man, in fairness. Big up, man. Got nice subscriber numbers. They're almost at 5K, man. Big up. If I got to 2K, to be honest, by the end of the year, I'd be happy enough. I just need to collaborate more, you know, and put my channel out there. All right. Just supporting other YouTubers out there, guys, doing my thing as you do. You know what I mean? Right, let's check out this one. But yeah, it is what it is. You know what I mean? The Declan Rice deal dragging on forever. Seriously, I mean, we need to get something done about that. I mean, let's get this Rice deal done. Let's get it done and dusted. All right, guys, I'm going to wrap it up there. Going to head off into the wilderness. I'm actually going to make a video about Dele Alli, because that's trending at the moment. Just try to boost my channel a bit. With all due respect to Dele Alli, I don't want to be, you know. But anyway, take it easy, guys. Enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you to everybody for tuning in, and see you soon. Come on, you Gooners. Peace.